Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm back with another haul. Um, it was a person on a Facebook Marketplace that basically had his comics for $1. So I had to set up an appointment with him, and it took almost a week to finally be able to go over there and go see what he had. But I was not disappointed, you guys. I mean, I went in there and I wasn't expecting to really find anything, but oh my God, it he had more stuff than what I got that I wanted, but I knew I couldn't go overboard, so I got the things that I knew I definitely had to have. So I'm just starting off with this is gonna be a long video, by the way, you guys. So just to let you know, it's gonna be long. And also shout out to Long Box Love Affair. It just so happens right when I was finishing, he showed up. So that's the second time I done ran into him. I ran into him at the Silver Spring store, but we didn't know that. I didn't know it was him, and he didn't wasn't sure if it was me. So, but when I saw him, I was like, ran into each other again. So, what's up? Big shout out to Long Box Love Affair. Um, but yeah, let's get this haul started. Basically, I got Secret Avengers variant edition number 37 because it's the last issue, and it's a variant. You know how I am about last issues of a series. You know, you should always get them because they're always a low print run. So, because they're not gonna make a high print run of the last book, they're just not gonna do it. So, all right, on to the next one. I was very happy to get this. This is Avengers 24. Good God, Avengers 24. Now, point now, variant. So this one is not. I looked this up and it's about 4 copies on eBay, selling for around like 10, $15. So I was happy to get it. It's near mint. It was flawless, nothing wrong with it. But I was really happy to get this one. This number 24 also point now. Avengers 24, the variant. Now, the reason why I was happy to get this is, of course, cover swipe from X-Men 1, what is it, 137, 138, 39, I don't remember. But the death of Jean Grey. But as you can see, that's an awesome cover. And I was real happy to see that also, I think this must be super rare because it's none on eBay. None. I haven't seen not one. Like, I saw all the other variants, but this is the one that I didn't see on there at all. I looked everywhere on eBay. Like, I tried different things like Point Now, 2014, or just Avengers 24. I tried different searches and I can't find it. Like, it's crazy. So, but I love when I first saw the cover, I was like, oh man, that's awesome how they did the cover swipe because that's one of that X-Men run during that time was amazing, man. It was, whew, the Dark Phoenix and all that, and the whole that run was an amazing run. That's one of the best runs that of X-Men ever, and I was happy that I had that whole thing at one point. I had the whole run in high grade copies, but I sold it. It is what it is, and I ain't even tried to get it again. I'm just like, if I get it, I get. If I don't, I don't. But it's great to see them paying homage, you know, by taking the cover swipes of those greats, that great run. So I was very happy to get that. Look at that. That's a sick cover. I like that cover. So I was happy to get that. Oh, by the way, all the books are $1. Every last one of them. All right, so I got Spider-Man number 26, 30th anniversary. You know, the hologram cover. I only got it because it looks great and it's $1. So I got like probably like 10 copies of this, but can never have enough of that one. Oh, keep running into this book. Superman number 500, first appearance of Steel and Superboy, the new Superboy. So I keep running it, getting it, and I keep getting it for $1. So I'm gonna keep grabbing it. He had one, two, three copies of it. Then he also had one that didn't have the film, which I didn't bother to get that one. He had the regular cover, but I left it there. I was just like, these three is good enough. I left it there. Somebody else could snatch it up and get the first appearance of Steel and Superboy. All right, so on to the next Web of Spider-Man annual number 4. Is that it? Yeah, number 4. I was happy to get this because it's the first appearance of Poison. She's a. It's not that important of a villain, but there's nothing wrong with having the first appearance. Not only that, this is a hard book to get in a high grade because, as you can see, how thick it is. You see how thick it is? See that? And I'm glad to say this one is great. I ain't see nothing wrong with it, so happy to pick it up for $1. I was really happy to get this book because I've been looking for this book for a while. She-Hulk number 2, Greg Horn cover. And like I said, Greg Horn is finally getting his props. So whenever I see a Greg Horn cover for $1 and it's a She-Hulk, because you know She-Hulk always had a low print run. It was never a high demand book that had a high print. So it's great to find them in great, in 9.6 or higher condition. It's always great to find those in that condition, especially for $1. So as you can see, it says Greg Horn right there. Yeah. So yeah, happy to get that. I was happy to find this Thunderbolts variant 130. Immaculate condition. I just like this cover. I like the cover. I like the colors. I like how dark it is, and it looks great. I like it. So on to the next, because like I said, this is gonna be a long video. It's awesome. I love this haul. I'm glad I went. So Superman Unchained number 2, Jim Lee cover. This is just a regular cover to it. I wish he had the sketch one. The sketch one is the one that goes for money, but this is just a regular one. There's also another variant that goes for money. It's a completely different cover. I forgot who it is that drew that. But I just like this, man. I like how Jim Lee's one of my favorites. So, and I'm not even a Superman fan. I'll be honest with you. I feel like he's just he's too overpowering. Like his stories to me just, I don't know. It's just me. I personally was never a big Superman fan ever in life. Even grew up watching the first Superman movie when it first came out, and it was a good movie for its time, but I still just wasn't Superman. The reason why I like Spider-Man is because he's more relatable to me. You know what I'm saying? He's not overpowering like crazy like a god. And of course I like Galactus because he is, he way above Superman. But the reason why I like Galactus is because of all his herds. You know what I'm saying? Like Silver Surfer. Like him and his whole everything about him. Like it's just something about Galactus. I can't explain it, but I like it. Not only that, they don't make like a whole book about it. Like it's not a series. Like he's not issue number 700. You know what I'm saying? So he's more of a character that when he appears, it's great. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something, but they don't make it into his own regular series, so it doesn't make me not like him, you know what I'm saying, because he's too powerful, but with Superman, he got 3 titles, 4 titles. What is there really to write about? Like, me personally, I don't see, they gotta keep making characters that's just on his level, you know what I'm saying, and that's just crazy that they gotta constantly do that. To me, it's just, it's just, like, I'll give you an example. Like, a lot of people will say Hulk. Well, why do you like Hulk? The reason why I like Hulk is because Hulk has Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner his character alone is just a whole, you can make issues and issues of his storyline. Like, it's just crazy. Like, because of Bruce Banner. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Superman doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? He is Clark Kent. Like, he doesn't turn into Clark Kent. He is Clark Kent. Like, he's the same person all the time. Like, with Hulk, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, they don't make Hulk. Hulk is super powerful. I give him that. But they don't make him to the point like Superman. Superman, he's just they make him too powerful. It's just crazy. Like, even the Hulk gets beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Hulk is, when he gets to his highest form, he's probably almost unstoppable, but he has to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like with Superman, he's already there. Like, he doesn't, he's already there. So it's like, okay. So me personally, that's why I don't like Superman all like that. I like him, but I don't like him. Like, but that's just me. But I'm pretty sure you Superman fans have your reasons for loving Superman, and I don't knock it. Everybody likes who they like. So yeah, but that's just me personally. I'm just letting you know about me. Okay, so don't bite my head off. But that's just me personally. So all right. So Cable number 34. This is the first time Cable and Hulk fight, so that's why I got it. Um, Big shout out to who is it? Dope Spill. Is that his name? Dope Spill. Yeah. Check out his channel, Dope Spill. He does videos about storylines. So and the way he does it in a funny way. He's awesome. So check him out. He had just recently did a Hulk versus Cable thing. So when I saw this issue, I was like, this is the issue he's talking about. So I was just like, I gotta get it. So I got it. And of course, they had another issue of issue number 21, which is the first appearance of Blacksmith, which is Cable's right hand man. So definitely, I keep telling people, y'all need to get this issue right here, his first appearance, because if he appears as a supporting character anytime soon, when they make a Cable movie or something or whatever, if they do a Cable Deadpool movie together or whatever, Blacksmith, I guarantee you he's gonna be in it. So you should get his first appearance. This is his first appearance, so y'all should definitely get it. Happy to see this Iron Man number 9 variant edition, the Deadpool baby variant. So happy to get that for $1. I guess it's the first appearance of Baby Deadpool on the cover. Just the cover, because he's not inside the book. So that's how I look at it. This is the first baby Deadpool appearance. Just like a baby Groot, we got a baby Deadpool. So ain't he cute? He's not. Look at them teeth. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so they also have a variant with War Machine's helmet on and Iron Man's helmet on. So as a baby, so go be on the lookout for those too. But I had to get this when I saw it for $1. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, why not? Now, I was real happy to see this because when I saw it, I was like, I have not seen this book ever. So of course I had to look it up. And when I did, this is a rare book, so I'm very happy to get it. It's Survive Variant Edition. It's supposed to be part of the Ultimates universe, the Miles Morales universe. So yeah, I was happy to get this. I was like, man, and it's going for some dollars too, and it's immaculate. I'm like, I was very happy to find this book in the shape it is. Like I said, if I see a cover and I've never seen it and it's something that's catching my eye, I'm gonna look it up because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what is what. So I was very happy to find that, and then happy to find this too. Batman 442. First Tim Drake as Robin for $1. And I would say it's nothing wrong with it, but for some reason, as you can see right here, see the spine? It's perfect. But all of a sudden, you see this? It starts getting it. See how it's white right there? Like it's off. It's not centered. Put it like that. So I don't know how much that's gonna affect the grade. I know it does. So I don't know. I know it's 998, even though, like I said, it has sharp corners and it doesn't have anything on the spine or anything. It just has that. So can't win them all, but for $1. All right, I was happy to find this right here. Now this I was very happy to find. It's Heroes Reborn Wizard Half Edition, Platinum Edition. As you can see, because the regular one has it's white right there, and it's white right there too. The thing that's important about this book, you had to basically mail, you had to buy the Wizard and mail it away to get this issue. But the reason why I think this issue is very important, which a lot of people might disagree with me, but I know I had to look this up, but I knew I had to be right about it. But basically, here goes another issue. But I want to open it up so you guys could see. All right, so once you see this character right here, see her? That's Bucky, right there. Okay. Now I want you to see in this panel, that's her face, but also I want you to see that here she goes on the next page. See her in full form. But even before that, oh, and I want you to see this. Right here it says, at the bottom, it says, to be continued in Captain America #1. You see that? All right. So, all right. I want you to also see, her name is, by the way, her name is Ricky Barnes. Like Rikki, and then Barnes. Oh, here's a full layout of her right here. Look. See that? So you have all these pages of her, so you can't call this a cameo at all. You can't call it a cameo. Now, the thing about it was that, as you know, her first appearance, CGC says, is that Captain America #1. The same Captain America #1 that says continue. In this book, it says to be continued in Captain America #1. So they saying that that's the first appearance. Now, that book came out in November. If you go look at that book, it says November right there on the corner of that book. But this book right here came out in September. So basically, this is like a previews. Like, if you look at the rest of the book, not only does it have that, it has a sketch, and it talks about how they decided to make the character of Bucky, and, you know, the design and all that. And then it also has another, it's showing a preview of Iron Man #1, of the new Iron Man #1. But the thing about it is, how can CGC say that that's her first appearance in Captain America if it's obvious she's first appeared in this? Even though this is like a preview, as you can see, it had how many pages of her in full, like not a cameo. You see a full wide page, and then you have another page with just her face. Then you have the other page where her full body and Captain America standing behind her. So this really is her first appearance. So I don't know. CGC need to get shit right. Like they off point with that one. So, and you know, comes down to the same thing with that the Preacher #1. That's not his first appearance, because they had a vertical preview book that had a preview of 4 different books that were about to come out, and Preacher was one of them, and it showed Preacher. It wasn't a cameo, like the same thing with this book. It wasn't a cameo, so that officially really is the first appearance. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy who they decide is the first appearance, when really, come on now, if some comes out before that other thing, then that's the first appearance. Like, this came out 2 months before the Captain America #1. So this technically should be the first appearance. In fact, I'm not gonna say technically, this is her first appearance. So I was very happy to find this book. Not only was I happy to find, because the dude had a whole box of them. So I'm gonna show you. Let's see. So that's 2. See, there's 2. So of course I had to grab all of them, because the thing about it is the Platinum Edition is worth more than the regular one, and it's more rare. So so I was surprised he had so many of them, and they all was, well, not all of them. It was probably like 3 or 4 that had little things to them. So I left them there. I didn't take them. So in fact, I think I left maybe 2 that were 9.6 or 9.8s that I was just like, okay, I grabbed enough. I'll leave it there. Somebody else could get them. In fact, I had told Long Box Love Affair to grab one, because I told him you should get that. You know, I told him what it was about, and I don't know if he got it or not, because I had left, because I had to leave and then come back. So by the time I came back, he was gone. So I don't know if he got it or not, but I hope he did, because why not? For $1? You know what I'm saying? It's $1. So, but I know he was looking for specific stuff. So I'm pretty sure that this probably wasn't on his radar. So, But it's nothing wrong with just having it for $1, So, me personally, I grabbed as many as I could. So, all right, so that's two. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. 10. 10, 11. Up. 11. All right, so hold up. I'm going to just take it down so you guys can see it. There we go, 11. I'm going to put the pile right here so y'all can see. Still right here. See the pile? Right here. 11. Up. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. I know I went overboard, right, you guys? 15. 16. 17. I took 17 copies, you guys. I know I went overboard. But you never know what they're gonna do with this character. They might bring her. I mean, she's supposedly, I guess, dead because the Ultimate Universe is gone. But I don't know. To me, I'm just like, just never know. So there's nothing wrong with having her first appearance, a whole bunch of them, especially if you get them for $1 and it's the Platinum Edition. So if anybody want to trade, let me know. Also, by the way, if you see any of my videos, go back to see all my videos. And if you've seen any of my videos, anything that I have in my videos, I'm willing to trade. Just to let you know. If you want to trade, I'm willing to trade. Just holler at me in the comments and let me know what you want to trade. And let me know what you think you want to trade me for. And if you know anything about me, I like Spider-Man, Galactus. I like a lot of Marvel stuff. I do like DC stuff, but it has to be certain things. So yeah, holler at me. I'm willing to trade anything I got, anything in any of my videos. Go back and see all my videos because I still have all that stuff. I ain't sell none of my stuff. So eventually I might sell it, but I don't know. Right now I'm just in my collecting stage right now, where I'm just trying to build my collection back of what I used to have. I've had 4 different big collections. I've sold all of them. It comes a time when I think every comic book collector doesn't want to collect anymore, and they wind up selling their collection. And then maybe a couple of years pass, and then the bug hits you again, and you just start collecting again, and you're just like, oh my God, why did I? And then you're regretting selling your collection, especially once you see how much it's going for now. Like, oh my God, I'll be honest with you, I sold a fortune. Like the collections I've had are worth so much money now. Like, I give you a prime example. The first Doctor Strange and Strange Tales, I had a 9.0 copy of that book. At the very least, an 8.5. It was in between there. Do you know how much that book is going for now in that grade? Like, and I bought it for like maybe $90 when I first got it. So yeah, that's just an example. Like, that's just one of the books that I had. Like, I had so many key books, like Silver Surfer #1. I had the Fantastic Four 48. I had 49. I had the first Black Panther what was that, 52? I don't even remember. It's 53 or 52. I don't remember. But it's crazy. Like, and you guys know me. I love high grades. So most of my stuff was all high grades. Like, it was crazy. Like, I regret selling my collection. I'll tell you that. I'm in remorse right now. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about it, it makes me upset because I'm like, man, I could have bought like 2 houses with the amount of stuff that I sold. That if I would have got it graded, oh man, killed it. But anyways, on to the rest of the haul. Hercules Unbound #1. he had some Bronze Age books in there, and they were in great condition. I was very happy to find. So I don't even read Hercules Unbound, but the condition of this book, I was just like, man, for it to be, as old as it is, 25 cents issue, and it looks great. So I was like, I gotta get this. So I went and got that, and this too. I don't even buy Marvel double features, but this one right here, it's like a nine. It would have been a 9.8, but it just has a little, tiny little tick right there, like really small. I don't know if you can see in the Mylar. Can't really see it, but that tick right there stops it from being a 9.8. Man, it looks great. I mean, the Marvel double features are just reprints of other issues like Tales to Astonish and Tales of Suspense and stuff like that. So they're just reprints of those books, but they're Bronze Age issues. As you can see, it's a 25 cents issue. I wish I had the 30 cents variant. Now that one's worth some money. So yeah, I was just happy to. He had it in the Mylar, so it was already in the Mylar. So I was happy when I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, $1. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, and then he had a great run of the Phantom, publisher, Carlton, the publisher or whatever. And this is a Silver Age issue. This is a 12 cents issue, and the conditions that he had a whole bunch of them, but a lot of them were beat up. So of course I grabbed the best ones, and the ones that I did grab, they're like 9.0s and above. So I was very, very happy to get these issues. Like, it's great. Maybe they'll do something with the Phantom one day. So I just picked them up because, of course, they're Silver and Bronze Age books, so I had to get them. So this is issue number 31, and then we got issue 41, 15 cents issue, and the other one was a 12 cents issue. So I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one of the Silvers. All right, let me see if y'all can see that. There you go. Then I got number 59. Now this is starting the bronze. Look at that cover. See how sharp it is, how bright it is. Like I said, I was amazed to find these books there for $1. Like, for him to sell it for $1 was awesome, because I can understand that he just wanted to get rid of them. Because I mean, why not? You get rid of them a whole lot faster selling them for $1 than you would trying to get top price. So all right, number 60. It takes time to try to sell all these books one by one. So I understand. Like, I'll be honest with you, I might eventually, like, once I start getting on the books that I want graded and CGC'd, and I decide to maybe sell them on Comic Link. The ones that I don't, I might do the same thing. I might do like a $2 blowout. You know what I'm saying? Like, every book is $2, because number one, you know how I am about conditions. So you're gonna be getting the best condition book. So that's that in itself. And since I bought them for $1, I'm gonna sell them for $2 to at least make that extra $1, because I took my time to look for these books. So I need to get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sell it for the same price I bought it. That'd be crazy, especially knowing the grades that I look for. You know what I'm saying? So when I do my blowout, whoever comes to buy the books is gonna be very happy. They won't even have to really even inspect it or anything, because they gonna already know. The grades are gonna be awesome. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. So on to the next one. All right. This one is number 61, and I got 3 copies of it. You see, all of these. I mean, the way they looked, I was like, man, I gotta get them, because they look great. I mean, they look awesome. So I know I'll probably get a couple of them CGC and probably send them off to Comic Link, because I'm not a big Phantom person. So just to get rid of them because I'm definitely gonna try to see what the market is saying when it comes to these books. So I'm gonna test it out. Number 63. Well, I might get them CGC and hold them for a while until maybe hopefully some news come that Phantom movie coming. So that's the perfect time to send it off to CGC. You know what I'm saying, you guys? So you gotta take advantage of news. You know what I'm saying? When news comes, the hype comes. So that's when you get rid of your books, the books you want to get rid of. Okay. So all right, and number 66. Just taking my time so you guys could really enjoy the covers. Usually I go a little bit quicker with a big haul, but I just want y'all to enjoy these covers. They're really great covers. I mean, you know how I am about Bronze and Silver Age books. Like, I love the artwork back then. I really like this one. Number 70. You could definitely tell that they switch artists at this point because whoever did this, I like colors are what really grabbed me, and this one's more like a darkish, but I like it. I like that cover. What you guys think? You like this cover? I like it. But anyways, I was surprised to see this because I've never seen this before. Like, I didn't even know they had a magazine for him. So, and to get the number one issue, and when I kept looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing wrong with this book. And it's a newsstand, so it's the Punisher magazine number one. Look at that cover. It reminds me, of course, of his limited series. His first limited series covers reminds me of that. So, man, I was happy to get that. I mean, I looked it up. It's going for some money. I haven't seen none graded, so I'm definitely gonna get this graded. Definitely. So, always happy to find Punisher stuff, especially right now. Punisher is hot. He's hot. So, all right. I was happy to find these books. These are also Bronze Age issues from Atlas Comics. These are um, characters that I really don't know too well, but like I said, when it comes to Bronze Age and Silver Age books, if they're in high grade, I'm gonna grab them. I don't care what they are, because you're not gonna see them in high grade that often. Like I say all the time, gotta grab them, especially for $1. So this is Iron Jaw number 3. So this was the only copy he had of this. So I wasn't able to get. He didn't have no number ones of any of the stuff that I got. Police Action number 3 from Atlas Comics. I had to do my research and find out. I did a couple of the books to see if they're worth money, and they are, because they are if they're in high condition. The ones in lower condition ain't worth none, but the higher condition ones are, and those are the ones I grabbed, the high condition ones. So definitely gonna see what's going on with these books. Let's see, Morlock 2001 is another one. I gotta get a backboard for this one because this ain't in the backboard. That cover. See how bright red it is? See, look at the back. See how white the back is? Look at that. You guys see this? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when you find books like this, you can't pass them up. Not for $1. The Grim Ghost, number 3. Like I said, I haven't even heard of some of these comics. I know who Atlas Comics is, though, but so I just never collected none of these books when I was younger. I was mostly Marvel and a little bit DC when I was young. So, because Marvel was kicking ass back in the days. Like, their storylines were, they was doing some things. So, yeah, now DC's doing their thing. They're kicking Marvel's ass right now as far as storytelling. So, in comics. So Marvel need to get it together. I mean, Marvel's still doing a few things here and there, but Marvel has been pissing me the fuck off. Like, the cover price, number 1. Number 2, too many titles. Just ridiculous how many titles they've been throwing out there, which is crazy. And too many events and too many tie-ins. all that, man. I'm just like, God. I mean, can we just get back to simple? Get back to less issues and less events. That way, the event actually means something. They keep throwing an event. Why? It's crazy. And then why it has to be tie-ins with all the other books? Like when the first Marvel superhero Secret Wars came out, they didn't do no tie-ins with that one. Like basically, issue number one came out, and then all the other titles just basically continued from issue number 12. So basically, it left you wondering what the hell is about to happen with the rest of the Secret Wars, because you're like the very next, like when issue number one came out, then the next issue of Amazing Spider-Man came out with him in a black costume, and you're like, what the hell? You just see him coming out the teleporting thing, and he has on a black costume, and you're like, what the hell? And you don't have no answers. You got to wait till Marvel Superhero Secret Wars gets to issue number 8 to find out how he got a black costume. Like, that was awesome. Like, it left you in suspense. Like, then you really wanted to read Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, because you're like, man, what's going on? Like, basically, all the issues just continue doing their own storylines, but it left you wondering what's going on. Instead of doing tie-ins with all the other titles, they didn't do that. They just, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars issue 1 through 12, it was just a condensed story by itself. You know what I'm saying? So, and it left all the other titles to keep running as normal. So it was great. I don't know why Marvel went away from that. They everything gotta be a tie-in. It's just dumb. Like, I understand they do it for money, but they losing a lot of people by doing that. They losing a lot of readers by doing this stupid stuff that they're doing. I don't know who's in charge of the comic book part of the aspect. As you can see, the movies is doing great. Show's doing great. The Marvel, that part right there is great. But when it comes to the comics, I don't know who's in that division, who's in charge, because I don't even care. But they need to fire that person. Like, they really do. They need to get a whole new person. You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy. Like, I don't understand. But anyways, on to the whole. Let's see. Tiger Man number 2. And it's supposed to be, I looked this one up. This is supposed to be the first appearance of this guy right here. He's a villain. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of number 2. So, yeah, 5 copies of number 2. All in great condition. Issue number 3. I'll be honest with you, it'd be interesting if whoever owns these characters still. It'd be crazy if Marvel owned these characters but never did nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? They could actually bring these characters back out. Or whoever owns them could probably do something eventually. I don't know. But yeah, they got a lot of characters. Like this one, I never heard of this one, The Brute, number 2. Can't get no better than Silver and Bronze. I love them. I mean, the golden age of comics was great, but it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I like golden age books, but when I've bought some golden age books and I've actually read them, it didn't hold my interest. The stories to me were just so, it wasn't sophisticated. Put it like that. It seemed like writing in comic books has gotten more better. You know what I'm saying? And I think to me it started in the Silver Age. I don't think the Golden Age was more like just, I mean, like if you read some of the old Batman detective comics or Batman books, they're kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just some dumb shit in there. You're just like, really? Like, so that's just me personally. I'm pretty sure it's people that love the Golden Age. I mean, I will say the art was awesome. Like, but the stories just didn't hold me. It seemed like the Silver Age stories was when it really got to, it started getting good. So, That's just me personally. I don't know. Maybe y'all agree with me. Maybe y'all don't. But to each his own. Each his own. Okay. All right. Issue number 3. Look at that. Cover looks great, man. I wish you guys could really. Like I said, I looked all these books. So look how white that cover is. See that? Nothing. Nothing wrong with this book. Like, see it, y'all? These books are great looking. I wish y'all could really, really see these books. Alright, so let's see. The Scorpion number 2. That's just the bag, by the way, you guys, if y'all see this. It's just the bag. Scorpion number 3. Alright. And then we have the Destructor number 3. There we go. Like that cover. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna have to read these books. In fact, I'm gonna read these books and I'm gonna do a review. Just to let y'all know if these books were any good when they came out. They might be great. I don't know. All right, the Destructor number 4. Like I said, he didn't have none of the issues number 1s, which I wish he did. It would have been nice to get an issue number 1 of one of these books, but he didn't have none. It was all number 2s, 3s, and 4s. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Wolf the Barbarian. And it's 2 issues of that. I got 2 issues of that one. I got to take some time and separate them. But, yeah. All right, then we got Wolf the Barbarian number 4. Dang it. And I got 3 copies of that one. So, all right. Maybe you guys know something about those books. If y'all know anything about them Atlas books, let me know. Very happy to find these. Daredevil 145. This is between a 9.6 and a 9.4. Definitely. So I was definitely happy to find that for $1. And then he had issue number 143. Now this one right here is a 9.8 all day. Nothing wrong with this book. Perfectly centered. No spine. Nothing. Corners are sharp. The back is clean and it's great. This is a 9.8 all day. I'm definitely getting this one graded. So I was happy to find that for $1. Happy to find this one too for $1, number 141. With bullseye on the front. This one too is either between a 9.6 and a 9.8. I really can't find nothing on it. The only thing is that one of the corners ain't sharp. It looks like it's just a little, has a little, but I don't know. It's I was happy to find that. Now this one right here, Fantastic Four King Size Annual number 10, which is the Wedding of Reed and Sue. Now this book right here, you know it's a thick book, by the way. This book right here, I would say is like a 7. It wasn't in immaculate condition. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it, but yeah. I wish it was in a higher grade, but $1. Can't turn it up. I'm going to turn it down. All right, I was happy to see this too. I got probably like 10 copies of this, but I'm always happy to find this in a newsstand, by the way. $3.48 of Fantastic Four. When they all got together as the Fantastic Four, which they should have extended that, you know what I'm saying, for a while. Like, you know how now that they're gone, oh, they would be great. You know, since they're not using the Fantastic Four right now, they should have redid this team together as the Fantastic Four and just continued it like that for a while. That would have been great. Can you imagine That team right there together. Mm. So I was happy to get that for $1. Now, I was really happy to find this for $1 because this is the first appearance of Nuke. So, and it's a 9.8. Nothing wrong with it. Like, I had to, like, really look at it. I was like, man, I was so happy. I was like, man, $1. I've been looking for this book. It's kind of crazy because just in my last haul, I found the first appearance of Blackheart. So now I found this. So hopefully I can find the first Typhoon Mary's first appearance because I've been looking for that. Can't find that for some reason. It's hard to find. But I definitely want her first appearance too. So never know what they're gonna do with Nuke. With the Daredevil Netflix series, you just never know who he's gonna bring to the series. So to have his villains is pretty good right now. All right. And the funny thing about it was, you guys, by the way, if you seen my last video where I was complaining about prices, remember how I was saying to you guys that I'm willing to wait because I know eventually I'm gonna get it for $1. And I was telling you how I gave you an example, and it was Secret. I gave you an example of Civil War II and Secret Wars. So what happens? I wind up getting almost the full run of Secret Wars for $1 each. And not only that, but these are all variants. None of them are the regular cover. So I wind up getting all the variants except for issue number 1. I basically got the whole run except for issue number 1, if I remember correctly, because it's 9 issues if I remember correctly. So yeah, I got the whole run and all variants for $1. And these variants go. Some of them go for some money, some of them average. But it's just the point that, as I was telling y'all, it's just like I try to tell y'all, like, I know I'm gonna find them. Like, it's bound to happen because it just is. I mean, it's just bound to happen. So, and as you can see, these books, $4.99. See that? $4.99. $4.99, you guys? No, not me. And not only that, these variants are more. So, just the example that I was giving you about the prices, like, it's crazy. So, I'll wait. And as you can see, for the price of this one book, $4.99, I got 5 books of the same series. You know, so yeah, here goes number 2 variant. Number 3. This is supposed to be the connecting cover variant. So the crazy thing about it is I don't have all the covers that connect. So, like I said, all of them are different. So I think I only have 2 that connect. Here goes number 4 variant. And of course, you know, they made like 6, 7 different variants of each issue. So it's so many of them. Each one of them have cost or worth more than the other. So here's the other, you know, the one that connects. That was number 5. This is number 6. Number 7. Number 8. This will be like the Woman of Marvel variant that they was doing at the time. So that's what that is. I don't know who drew this, but I like the colors to it. But yeah. And then number 9. And that's it, you guys. So yeah, that was my haul. Man, it's a crazy haul, you guys. Yeah, so I'm just happy to get all this stuff for $1. It was more there, but I just couldn't do it. I was just like, man, I gotta put this back up just until I turn off because I really like this cover to this Punisher magazine. It's really appealing to me, you know. Not only that, the Avengers, that homage to the X-Men, I love that one too. It's awesome. But yeah, that's my haul, you guys. I don't have no rant today. Ain't nothing to rant about. I guess just happy to be finding books. I'm constantly on the hunt. Um, oh, so much stuff I gotta get graded. So yeah, and like I said, big shout out to Long Box Love Affair. I know I'm gonna run into you somewhere else. Congratulations on, like I said, that when I saw you, congratulations on your fulfilling your X-Men run, man. That's incredible to have issue number one all the way to now. Ooh, man, that's crazy. So yeah, congratulations. I remember the video you had where you was talking about trying to get the issue number one. If anybody had an issue they was trying to sell, I remember that. So obviously somebody either hit you up or you found it somewhere at a convention or somewhere or online or whatever. I don't know, but congratulations on getting your number one. And I know you was looking to get the Stanley signature, so I don't know if you got it or not. I forgot to ask you that when I saw you, but I'm pretty sure you did. So congratulations on getting that X-Men number one with Stanley's signature. You know, that's big, you know, especially now that he's not even doing no more conventions and he's not signing, you know, after the death of his wife. So, yeah, RIP. Sad to hear that, but at least she lived till 90 something. That's awesome. You know, there's a lot of people out here that don't even get to see that age. So, you know, and I'm blessed to be the age I am. I'm happy to be in my 40s, you know, so I feel blessed all the time. So, um, like, subscribe, hit the bell, so that way you get my newest videos. And as you can see, I've been cranking them out because I'm always on the hunt. So just never know what you're gonna see in my video because I'm always on the hunt for different things. You just never know. So different things catch my eye. So you know you're never gonna just see one thing. You're gonna see all types of stuff from different publishers and you know whatever catches my eye. It could be whatever. So yeah, check out all my old videos. You'll be surprised, you know, what other good stuff I have in my other videos. Check them out, you know. So thanks to all my subscribers. I'm at 111. Thank you. I didn't even think I was gonna get to the 100 because you know I just didn't think it was gonna get you know to where it is now. And I thank all of you guys for helping me get there. You know, so. Thanks a lot, you guys. I just want to keep letting y'all know I appreciate y'all for looking at my videos because y'all don't even have to. And I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, guys. Later.